myself. Oh no, give me that sound. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, none of Zoom, got the scene in it.
Make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
Alright, we here? Yeah, we here. What's up, y'all? It's the most, that's the most. JerCrispy, look back in that video. Me canon? Karens Are Horrifying. So far, appreciate everybody that's subscribing. Lately, we're on 330 subscribers. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. All love for y'all. All love to y'all guys out there. Let me get the shout out to these people. They name right here. I'm just show it up on the screen and they see it. If y'all see it in the video, then comment stuff like that. On a notification. So you gotta go to YouTube. I was on YouTube Studio. But yeah. So far, if you see your name, if y'all see your name on the screen, shout out to the 3 subscribers. We got this weekend, we got from yesterday. Shout out to y'all. We're on the road to 500, and let's go ahead and get this stuff started, man. What today? Tuesday? I ain't did that much, pretty much Monday. But we here though, you feel me? I really liked the Monkey Ranch stuff, so hey, we're gonna watch episode 2 probably next week or this weekend. It just depends. It depends if I ain't got nothing else on the line. Watch. So let's go ahead and get this shit started.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be talking about Karens. You've probably been familiar with Karens, as they've been around long before the phrase was even popularized. Everyone kind of always had that little whispering name in the back of their head. Karen.
Oh, God.
Karen. They're often angry, old people who have the unique ability to make every situation revolve around themselves through sheer entitlement. Over the past decade, the number of Karen outbursts have only increased, leading to some pretty insane confrontations. If Karen catches you in their sights, it's already too late. Be prepared to be berated and, in some severe cases, assaulted. It doesn't matter if you're at a restaurant or
I ain't lying to you though. I never sat by a Karen, experienced a Karen. Hope I never do. But that's not people that you just don't want to talk to. It's unpleasant to be around, let's just say.
Plus, Karens are everywhere, just waiting to ruin your day. So pull out your phones and press record as we dive into some of the wildest Karen interactions out there. Click record. You'll need it for the authorities. They're on their way.
I remember working at Papa Murphy's, and luckily I never got recorded, but a lot of people started recording. If you fucked up their pizza and they made us redo them.
I would do this at the camera. They start recording at me, I just do this. What is that? And I'd say, fuck off, you old bitch. And I do a boom, boom,
down,
boom. Everyone's like, and I'm like, I grab her. If you watched the news recently, one Karen in particular has taken the world by storm. At a Phillies game on September 5th, a home run was hit into the stands, and fans began—
Oh, yeah. I was going to watch This Was Penguin, but I was like, damn, at this point, it's too late. So he just brought it up. But yeah, bro, this Karen, bro, like, she did not want this man to have the ball. She wanted the ball so bad to herself.
And to fight over the ball. That's usually what they do. People rustle over it to see who comes out on top with the ball. Among the crowd was a man named Drew Feltwell, who was specifically at the game not only to celebrate his son's birthday, but to catch a home run ball and give it to him as a gift for his birthday. How wholesome is that? Here you go, son.
That's cool.
I love you, Dad. You're my dad. You're my boy. You're a good kid. Drew
Oh,
succeeded, grabbing the ball and returning to his family in excitement. However, what was almost a wholesome and memorable moment for the young man soon turned sour, downright rotten. An older woman. I just hate saying old woman. Is there anything grosser, really? Any woman after the age of 25. Yikes. 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 Yikes, 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 ew. An older woman rushed towards the father and started berating him, claiming that he had ripped the ball directly out of her hands. Show the clip of it.
Even though he didn't, it was on the floor, so he grabbed it like quick as hell. You gotta be quicker than that. She just mad because she didn't get the ball. She must collect the baseballs and stuff like that on a regular basis as we speak. It's weird because it's barely often that you catch really people catching like home runs, ball and stuff. Like usually it'll be like on a lower level. Like that's the first time I actually saw the ball actually went to a higher level. Because usually, when you hit a home run, it go up, it shoots up, and then like it just down on the ball. So you had to be in a nice, good spot, a lucky spot to the ball to come over your way. And that's that often. Would I go to a baseball game and catch my own home run? I mean, I get it, but if a kid wanted it bad, I'll just give it to the kid. I wouldn't even trip about it. Like even like they know me. They talk about, oh my God, that's JerCrispy. Can you sign my ball? Sign the ball, boom, give it no initials, put the my rapper logo to it and all that stuff, Besides and all that, I ain't gonna fight for no ball. It ain't that hard. It's a regular baseball that all you gotta do is just talk to the dude who hit the ball and have him sign it. And that's it. You're gonna put it in your frame, or you just gonna give it to the dog. The dog is just gonna chew it up and just. It's gonna be in the grass where your freaking husband is gonna fucking be cutting the grass. It's gonna just and like it's just gonna be a waste of time. That's just how I'm looking at it, bro. Like especially if you old, bro. Like ain't no way it's no point of you be holding up the ball unless we traveling back in time when freaking Bo Jackson and Jackie Robinson was fucking playing, or Deion Sanders was playing baseball and shit like that,
The teeth of your mouth.
I would have seen something like that. Then no, my nigga, it's not that worth it. Like, bro, you could just be hit. You could just catch the person after the game and say, hey, not trying to be weird, but I caught the ball and want you to sign in or something like that. Like, people just be trying to start stuff with other people and be thinking like people is not gonna do nothing about it. Like, ain't no way, bro.
She'd say, oh, really? Oh, really? And I'd be like, I'm on the Jumbotron. She's gumming it. I'm like, come on, son. Get one at her. He's like, okay. Eye pops out a little bit. She's like, try to put her eye. Fucking wild dogs just running off the street. Start ripping at her. Not willing to fight it out with a ravenous Philly fan, he ultimately gave up the ball so the Vans family could be left in peace. This was met with aggressive disapproval from everyone surrounding them as the section began to erupt with boos. and people started yelling at her to give the ball back to the child. Yeah, right, the Phillies Karen was not going to back down and started flipping off the entire audience in her section. She even went so far as to chase down people criticizing her to scream at them about how she was in the right. You look so tired. That's a real way to fuck up a Karen's day. God, you look so tired.
You just can't go up to people's faces and think it's like right to do it, bro. No, saying like if you in the wrong, bro, just give the ball back and just let it be. Like people be knowing they in the wrong so bad, but they just don't want to feel that type of play. And it is crazy. It really does tell you how you is as a human and in general of everything, ethically speaking, because ain't no way I'm gonna argue over a child and a family over a baseball. Like, ain't no way, bro. Then you got everybody booing you. I'm like, oh, that's just embarrassing.
Tired. Why don't you go take a nap? The whole thing was broadcast live, and on top of being projected to the entire stadium on a jumbotron, it wasn't long before her face spread throughout the internet like a wildfire, with people scrambling to discover her identity so they could ruin her life. That's maybe a bit too far, but you know, it is what it is. Meanwhile, the Sun was showered with positive energy from sports fans. Not only did other fans approach him to give him their balls, but the Miami Marlins gifted him a goodie bag, and Philly center fielder Harrison Bader, who fucking cares, as a Phillies player, met with him to give him a signed bat. I mean, that's kind of sick.
Hey, W him, man. Hold up, man. See, if you just give people what they want and let them be, man. Look at that blessing. Look at that blessing of the above of the sky of God. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Evil hag ruined your day? Yeah. Not anymore, buddy.
This one's for you.
This one's for you, big man. He's like, we brought her. She's tied down on a chair out back. You know what a piñata is? Am I gonna get candy? Mm-hmm. Put it in your mouth. Just rolls her mouth.
I'm hoping she's like strung up on hooks too.
I just think give the kid the ball. She must have been, she had to have been drunk, right?
No, I think she's high off the excitement. She saw a weak target, pushed him down.
Well, she didn't even grab it from him. She went up and she's like, "You stole it from my hands," or whatever. So it's like, well, I got it before you. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. No, it's supposed to be mine. Feels like very drunk energy to me. You doing that? I'm supposed to get it. The family ended up on local TV stations for an interview where the father claimed that not only was the ball never in her hands, but he truly didn't even notice the woman at all until she suddenly started verbally attacking him. At the end of the day, he claims that he wishes no ill will.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Like, this couldn't never happen if it was the roles were reversed. I ain't lying to you though. It was like that was a different color and it was black. I think that lady would never I think that Karen would never stepped up to that people. And I'm just saying, I ain't saying black people is the most scariest people, but let's be real. Everybody know they have their boundary of which way. I ain't trying to be no racist person because they got scary white people out there. They got scary like they got every race could be scary. Ain't just no black people. So don't be trying to say, "Oh my God, JerCrispy, you're racist." No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not, bro. All right, I'm just telling y'all, bro. But at the end of the day, right is right, is wrong. Of anything of the what's it called for like any sports really. Like that, if you the football player get you a ball, you get a basketball, or you get the jerseys or something like that, or the orange sleeve, man. Yeah, game is game. Just gonna tell you that.
Yeah, dude, he just keep clean shop. Hey, I hope nothing bad happens to her.
Psych.
Hey, nah, come on now. You a grown ass man taking a little hello.
Throwing up a hat. That's what it was. He was putting a hat.
You a grown ass man taking this hat. You see that? Well, a nigga had the quicker recess. I mean, he saw it. He looked at it, but he didn't put his hand out. So I mean, but you rich though. Come on, my guy. You rich. If this true, if you is a millionaire and you snatching that for a kid, bro, something wrong with you, bro.
Hat up to this kid. This kid was about to grab it, and the billionaire just like swiped it. And then he turned away, and the kid was like trying to grab his attention and completely ignored him. But the same thing, like people rushed to the internet, found out he's a billionaire. And then the funny thing is he first said like he wasn't sorry, but then the next day he immediately like,
okay, fine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the kid.
What a fucking dickhead, dude. While the concept of a Karen is not novel in any way, people are convinced that the COVID-19 quarantine from a few years back resulted in Karens multiplying. That was the real pandemic, not the fake.
Put your mask up like that. Wait, why her mask was like that for a minute?
A few years back resulted in.
Ain't no way your mask supposed to be like that, bro. The fuck, bro? Unless you were.
That was the real pandemic, not the fake disease that the news wanted you to worry about. There was a divide. Cells dividing, manipulated. And Karens kept forming with that fucking stupid swoosh haircut. Little, like, lab fetuses sprawling out of... What if that was the real thing that China was doing?
Oh, and they're gonna, like, airdrop them
Exactly.
in America?
And they just, like, parachute drop them. Drop them like the baby Grinch in the movie, whatever, and those little things. Land down and start assaulting a child at a lemonade stand. Do you have a permit? This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Sleep is for too hot.
And now...
He's like, we brought her. She's tied down on a chair.
Oh my god. I just want that color.
It was like throwing up a hat. That's what it was.
Little, like, lab fetuses sprawling out of... What if that was the real thing? And Helix also has kid mattresses that are The younger woman turned violent. The woman was in the aisle when she saw the man with his mask down. She asked him to put his mask back on, which he refused to do because he was just pulling down momentarily to eat. Would you get pissed off about that?
No.
I lived in Portland, Oregon at the time. Let me tell you, it was like a battlefield. I didn't like the old people excuse of like, I can't breathe with it. I'm like, come on.
No, I wouldn't get mad. If you're eating, you're fine. I'll just walk away. I don't know.
Well, she's in it. She can't.
Eating is like, okay, like, I remember when we had to adjust to eating like that, bro. I mean, some people dang do it because regardless of the fact, like, come on, now, how could you eat with your mask in the face? Like, you just doing this and like, no, bro. So I like some people take the mask off completely and then just put it back on, and like the freaking the virus, like, you know, soon as you take your mask off, you get it like that. So I like, she's probably in the wrong with that. So like, dude came to eat munch down on a nice good boat, nice good, you know, freaking whatever the flight food be like, giving like cold warm mashed potatoes with macaroni with the little baked chicken with the long mustard greens.
She's in a plane. Even back then, I'm like, even if you have this mask on, dude, you're getting like, and if you're getting sick if you're on an airplane. There's just no way. Especially whenever you see the people that. One thing that pissed me off is like, you're gonna get mad at this guy for eating a granola bar, but you're not gonna say anything to the guy who has it like down under his nose. Yeah. Whatever, like sneezing all over the place. But, you know, that being down, he's eating his granola bar, and this sent her into a fucking frenzy. She demanded he put it on repeatedly before a stewardess had to come in and break up the fight. Before she could, the woman punched the man in the face.
Whoa.
It's kind of awesome. You would fuck you! From there, all hell broke loose as she began to spit on people and fight the flight attendants. The whole time, the man was telling her she was gonna go to jail for assault as soon as she landed. Which also, he's kind of a bit of a male Karen too. Sir, can you put it down? It's kind of the battle of the Karens right there. I think that there could be a Karen too when someone's just like, hey, pandemic, can we like just cover her face up? I don't think I will. Hey, let me tell you, I'm hungry. To me, I'm like, that's some male Karen energy too. Or even you get socked in the face, you're like, you're going to jail.
You know, man, one thing about that too, bro. I think I would have never like went on a flight during quarantine. Like that if I had my own house and stuff like that and flights and I had to go back to like my mama crib just to like the state stay over there during quarantine, I think I wouldn't do it, saying because I don't know, saying I feel like you would easily could catch it during the flight though, because nasty. You know how people is very nasty. The bathroom, they have to clean bathroom every time somebody else get out the bathroom. It's like, bro, I would have I could have been working no air pilot during quarantine, nigga. I would have been fucking online. But I'm glad I had school.
I'll call the cops as soon as I land, which I would do. Eventually, a passenger stood up and dragged her away from the situation. What's ironic about all of this is that while she was berating the man for not wearing a mask, she too wasn't wearing a mask herself, which I know I want to say sounds like a snarky little Redditor comment, but it is just kind of funny, isn't it? She was all upset about it, but you know what's even weirder? She didn't even have a mask on herself when she was assaulting 4 people. And even if she didn't hit them, that's basically assault already as it is. Why is no one saying anything?
Where's my up dudes?
Can I get some karma? I saw so many fights break out over mask stuff. Well, I had to go to like the grocery store to get food. A lot of times, I really liked all the posts. I think we've said this, I've complained about this multiple times on this channel, but when people were like, we need to thank the DoorDash drivers for keeping this country well fed.
It's true. I would have starved.
I became...
Yeah, I ain't lying to you. All the times like DoorDash be coming in clutch, bro, and especially when you have that around this bitch to eat, son. DoorDash do be coming in clutch. Same time they don't, because ain't no way you cost that much for DoorDash. Yeah, nigga, I had to have to get that big money to get DoorDash and all that. So, but till now, you know, I've been laying back off the little DoorDash. It's been like a whole year since I got off on that DoorDash.
Pretty good buddies. I still hang out with the guy.
Your DoorDash guy?
Yeah. I used to get like Chipotle every day because I had like a studio outside of my house or whatever. I saw him so much, I'm like, if I got it, you got it, bro. Like, it's one of those things. Came up one time, we hung out in my studio, we just like watched Kenny versus Spinny for a while. This fucked up. I was like, you gotta go anywhere? Yeah, I could take a bit off. I'm like, come on up. Just ate Chipotle. It was awesome. I'm a social guy too. I gotta have somebody to talk to. You know what I mean?
And you see him every day too.
Every day. To the point where we were like sitting outside, we were talking, you know, we're doing the social distancing thing. And then after a while, I was just like, you just want to come on up, man.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like gay sex, is what I said.
Man.
After a while, I was just like, I mean, are we doing this, or?
Did he deliver you a pizza? Is that what led into the gay sex?
It was always Chipotle, which oddly felt more sexual than a pizza. How am I going to pay for it? I mean, the transaction's totally done. I got a tip inside. You got a tip inside you. You put your tip inside me. You want to go upstairs and play tummy sticks?
That's romantic.
Yeah, there's nothing more romantic than two gay guys saying, you want to play tummy sticks? Karens. We're talking about Karens. In 2021, 61-year-old Timothy Armstrong was drunk on a flight from LA. I like how this Karens thing is just going to be drunk people. That's just going to be every story. In 2021, 61-year-old Timothy Armstrong was drunk on a flight from LA to Salt Lake City. I would too. I would be too. Go back in that fucking, you just get berated by Mormons as soon as you land down. You step out of the plane. Can we take you to church this Sunday? He began to yell at an Asian woman on the plane to sit down, but she was only doing so because she had back issues. Goddamn! Sit your ass down! Stretch out her back.
And what age will when you start having like back problems and all that other shit? So you go, I mean, you can't avoid a back problem, but I mean, I don't know, how do you really be getting that shit? I must be just lifting shit. Yo, back. I don't know, son.
Back. For fuck's sakes! He began to yell racist remarks, telling her and the flight attendant she didn't belong here. So funny plane. You get off.
I think that dude was in the wrong time period. This ain't back in the day when you know everybody was separated. Hey, and he would have said that to like a group of other people. See, I'm telling you, you gotta watch out for people. People be thinking they can just la. Nigga, they can say that to anybody. It be the wrong motherfucker, and then that person be coming right behind you, and straight get the clock and stuff. Now you and him now no flight list. Stuff like that, you just gotta let that stuff slide. And I know y'all probably like, well, JerCrispy, what he started with her and blah 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 blah. But let's be real. Would you rather not be on a no-fly list, or would you rather just deal with that dude, tell an amazing story to your family about that, and just annoy it and be the bigger person? Because I promise you, you beating up that person is not gonna do nothing for you. I'm just keeping a nice, good buck with you. Real talk.
Explain! Who even are you? Have you seen Rush Hour? Shit! I need help! The woman refused, and as the flight attendants told him to calm down, he began to growl and chew on his mask.
Yo, hey, who grandpa is fucking this, bro? Hey, yo, if you was my freaking grandpa, like, I ain't lying to you, bro, I would be disappointed. I'd be like, man, what is wrong with you? Yeah, I think he didn't take his mans today. I think he need to go ahead and get his stuff restocked, because ain't no way he should be growling like a dog.
He then stands up and starts yelling at the staff. They told him to sit down, but convinced himself that the plane had landed and that the staff was trying to hold them against their will. Which I love that idea where it's like, look out, we have it. We're in the air, look out the window. I'm not going to. You give me your mask. This then led them to sitting in his seat, rambling about Joe Biden, the state of America. I mean, what the fuck is Sleepy Joe even doing?
Wake up.
Wake up! You voted for him too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh. As soon as the plane landed, the man was escorted off the plane by 3 officers and later was cited for public intoxication as well as disorderly conduct. A lot of Karens on planes. Also, that's the thing, people think that Karens are just, because there's not a male Karen. There's not like a male Karen, right? Name? Ken. Yeah, but I would just hear he's a male Karen, is what I've heard. Because Karens can be both man and women.
Exactly.
That's how exclusive they are.
Karen is gender fluid.
That's kind of hip. Me and Nick were on this flight, and this guy was just pissed because this woman was like, which to be fair, no one wants to be on a fucking plane where the flight attendants are funny. This woman was like, thank you for flying Southwest. You could have flew American. You could have flew Delta, but you chose us. Thank you for flying Southwest. She has this whole, like 3.5 minutes. I mean, it was a full number. And then she's like,
hey, I would have said, hey, I would have clapped it up, because that's nice, good effort. Cause some people, they don't even be trying to sing a song like that, bro. They be like, welcome to Southwest, and thank you for picking up our flights today, and blah, 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 blah. And like, shit like that, though.
she's like, so thank you again. There's a couple people that, like, whatever. And this guy was like, oh, God, this stinks. Like, yelled it right at her face.
He said, don't quit your day job.
I ain't lying to you, sir. I would have been in that bullet. I would have been in laughing. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm fucked up, but I fucked up with it, but I'd be clapping and laughing when he said that.
But he's like sitting there and she was like, okay, this stinks. And everyone's like, oh my God. He's like, yeah, don't quit your day job. It's kind of fucked up. There's some other guys who did. That was a bit. I was like, well, yeah, that's excessive. You already got her once with it stinks. And he's like, yeah, don't quit your day job.
That hurt her feelings.
Yeah, hurt her feelings. I'll tell you what, yeah, she was definitely like, because whenever you leave a plane, they're always just like, thank you. Thanks again. She was like, a woman lunged at another customer in a Victoria's Secret because she was told to honor social distancing rules. Are all of these COVID?
This is the COVID section.
Oh, this is just the COVID section. Okay. And then my girl, Ijoma Okinta, was shopping for a pair of underwear. A little pair of panties at Victoria's Secret. What is Victoria's Secret? I know people say that a lot, but I want to know.
When the last time, like, we ever heard some, like, stuff that been going down in Victoria's Secret? Like, low-key. Like, I don't know, son. Like, low-key, I think Victoria's Secret, it had to be, like, something with, like what is a good product that you could buy a friend from Victoria's Secret though? Like, I had to do my independent research because my bestie Westie birthday is coming up and I want to know what I want to give her for her birthday. So yeah.
No. Was the secret that it's just like, hey, the secret is that if you want to look sexy and get your guy all riled up, or get your woman all wet and shit, wear a pair of strawberry panties.
I think it's the secret is the lingerie. It's what's underneath.
Have you ever been in one of them?
Yeah, I used to always go in there when my mom was buying bras, and I'd just sit down.
I went there one time, bought Allison a pair of panties in there and didn't know where they were at. Because I was like, what the fuck? I see all this other stuff. And it's like, this other woman was like, huh, yeah, this one over here. She like pulled the thing open. It was like, and I didn't realize that you like have flat files of just panties. And they were like, which kind does she like to wear? I'm like, I don't know. I was just kind of mostly getting this for me, for a little, trying to get a little sexy action going, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah. And she said, yeah, something that's finger licking good. And I was like, we're going to Kohl's.
That didn't turn you on?
No.
I'd fucking dab her up. Be like, hell
Bruh.
yeah.
Alright, which one? She's like, yeah, I'm a bit of a bulldog. Bit of a bulldog in bed.
I'd show her pictures of my wife, if I had a wife. What would she wear?
What would you have her wear? Oh, hell. I'd dress her up pretty with some nice sheer panties. My girl Ijo Ma'u Kinta was shopping for a pair of panties. While standing in the checkout line, Abigail Elphick got too close to her. COVID was at its peak, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we're not too much more of the COVID section, but it was at its peak. So when Abigail was getting too close to her,
like I said in the Toy Story video, y'all go ahead and watch that. I said, if we have another quarantine, will you think people survive another quarantine? I think some people will, and some people will not, because people, like, I feel like another quarantine will probably kill some people. I'm not gonna hurt you. Like, low key, it'll piss off some people. That's just me though, because money wisely, like people be locked up with the money and stuff like that. Imagine we go back to phase 1, bro. That's crazy, bro. If we go back to phase 1, son, I ain't lying to you. I might just start cutting my own hair at that point, bro. Just go buy clippers and stuff. I'll be like freaking live streaming in my room and stuff like that, bro. Freaking start a whole fucking account. Start like posting on the daily, dropping hella songs. Going to different spots outside of my domain of the house just to shoot like a couple flicks of the music videos. It like, bro, just like a bunch of lot of stuff. Cause quarantine back then, like when I was I think I was a sophomore. When I was a sophomore, saying, "Oh my god," I did have a little YouTube channel, and blew off that much and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah," I just gave up on the channel. I deleted everything off that channel. I remember that. It only had like 238 subscribers on that mug. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy.
Ma asked her to stand 6 feet back and to be courteous. Please stand back. Please! Instead, Abigail became aggressive. She lunged at Ijoma, who pulled out her phone and began filming. At that exact moment, here it is.
Oh God, no! Excuse, now you are. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Right in action, Abigail's coming at her.
I ain't lying to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Abigail probably got like. And like half of the Karens low key might have like mental problem or like just self-aware problem. Not saying, ain't nothing wrong with people like that though, but like you gotta know how to handle yourself when you in public like that. If you like dead ass hitting what Abigail was just doing, saying she was dead ass about to hit the ground with fools. And like that's like on some little kid stuff. It ain't like we all did that as a little kid when we were getting fussed at our mom and just sat down on the ground like because we ain't want to listen to her.
Oh my God!
Right action.
And it's like she get emotional. It's like I don't know, saying it's like lately I just been knowing some emotional ass people lately. Ain't nothing wrong with being emotional, but
Abigail's coming at her. As soon as she saw the phone, she realized how bad she was going to look doing this, and she starts having a meltdown, crying her eyes out as she insists that she didn't try to attack her, which always makes you look innocent. I didn't do that! Anytime anyone bursts into tears and they're like being defensive, I'm always just like, motherfucker's guilty. You know what I mean? What adult? If you're a child, different story. If you're a full grown adult, you burst out, I'm like, you don't have that, you don't have your emotional state under control. I'm like,
like I'm in hell, like something's wrong.
You wouldn't just leave?
They wouldn't let me.
Also, what do you mean?
Yeah, low key, because the downside of that stuff, when somebody's just constantly fucking with you the whole time, and you just sitting there vibing, just chilling, trying to get some for your your girl or your girl bestie or like a special somebody from Victoria's Secret, and then like one of those type of people come and just start saying, "Oh my God, you're blah 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 blah," and it's such and such, and now they start chasing you across the floor. Across the whole floor, and now you just freaking trying to hurry up and buy and dip, and now like it's like, bro, and then and it's the fact that like they not with one, it's like two, three, or four of them. So I promise you, they not letting you leave out that door till you like freaking confront them or something like that. And mind you, you was not in the wrong. You was not in the wrong. They was in the wrong. They just trying to prove that you in the wrong the whole time. Like it's crazy.
Well, how would you be wrong?
So like
In a situation.
So like
That's
for
what I'm
example,
saying.
I was getting accused of doing something like if I can't.
Accused of what?
Let's say I grabbed some panties for my wife, and Karen's like, "I want those," and then she called security on me, and then I tried explaining my situation, and then she keeps attacking me. So then the security's just like then they start attacking me. Then everybody else in the store starts pointing and laughing at me. And then when I try to leave, they won't let me because they think I stole something.
Oh, God, leave.
So you would just start shaking and falling. All because you're like, you wanted to buy the same pair of panties?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that she's accusing you of stealing.
It turns into that.
Oh, okay.
So like this, I'm saying like the only.
So you're saying that it starts off with something as light as like, hey, I want those. This is the last pair. And then all of a sudden she's like, I don't know. I think he might have stolen something from me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And they're like, he probably did.
Yeah.
Look at him. He looks like a thief. And you're like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Wait, wait, did somebody tell me that? Oh my God, he looked like a thief. I said, hold up, that's racist. Just because of this color, it couldn't be like that though, because you'd just be vibing at the Walmart or any store. You'll be trying to buy something, and then they always that one person that always freaking what's it called? They always accuse and claim that you did something, and it just be misunderstanding you for somebody else. Like they be freaking saying, "Oh my bad, I ain't mean that. I ain't mean to do that. I thought you was the other guy from last week." Like nigga, what?
A lot of people. How many people's in the situation? How many people's in Victoria's Secret?
It's like 25 people.
I get weak in the knees. Start shaking.
Well, especially if I didn't do anything. If I grabbed it and then she like tried to grab it from me or said I stole it from her, see then
Would you start crying or would you just like start yelling at people?
I'd probably start yelling. But I'm saying I could see myself.
What's the
crying.
first thing? What's the first thing you would yell at her?
What race is she? I'm just kidding.
Oh God. Oh God. Dude, what the fuck, Sam? All right, come on.
It's unbelievable. Abigail starts chasing her around the store, screaming as Ijoma laughs over the absurdity of the situation. The cops were called and they were escorted Abigail.
Yeah, I ain't lying. This dude feel like, bro, he looked like he just woke up. He didn't feel like doing nothing. I ain't lying. Abigail would have got them clean, nice, good. I would have had her fucking on skates. I would have had her fucking falling on top of things. I would have paid for my shit. Have her on skates falling on top of the equipment. Boy, I hate to be a employee that had to clean that stuff up after Abigail fell up on top of it. Oh my God, bro.
From the mall, and when the victim was called in for questioning, they didn't believe her story. Shortly after the incident occurred, both women sued each other, with Abigail claiming that the recording was motivated attack that caused her to have a mental breakdown. Who do you think won that lawsuit? The fucking goddamn old big old roly-poly on the ground, or the person who was just like, what a fucking idiot.
I don't have to back up. She's behind the counter. I'm right here. You just back up. You back up for me. First of all, you're a male. You shouldn't be approaching me. I'm a female.
Some Karens will become very desperate to make the other person look like they're in the wrong. This can result in one of the most advanced moves in the Karen's playbook, faking an injury. Love it. Do you ever seen that video of this girl being like, this girl being, you can't walk your dog here? He's like, oh, I'm just walking my dog. It's like a little dog. And she's like, it bit me.
Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like recording. He's like, what? And she's like, ow, ow. And she like falls down.
What are you doing?
I would then be like, well, you didn't realize this? I have a German Shepherd. And I'd be like, you know, say some German Shepherd, Zeig! Whatever, and he like runs over and starts actually attacking her.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna put down one of my pups, you're gonna put down this killing machine. You're gonna leave a mark for it.
I've seen Karens do that with cars. They'll like stand in front of the car,
Ow!
and then they'll be like, ow, my hip!
That's something my mom would do.
Would I freaking... No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't unless this person was an asshole that I didn't like, and then I would.
So what would the person have to do to have you do that?
Hurt my child.
They're kind of very real, very quick. Why don't you just say yes, you would?
Yes, I would.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. What a great... Despite Karens typically being filmed during those obnoxious freakouts, they have no qualms with performing soccer player-esque theatrics to look like they're the ultimate victim in any situation. People know what they're talking about. Guy barely taps his foot, he rolls around. In Aurora, Van T's Wine had been putting up with her bizarre landlord, Lisa Anderson, for quite some time. She signed a lease agreement with her that warned of a $110 late fees for missed rent deadlines, right? Despite this, Von T's would often be pushed into paying rent early from Lisa. On the day of one particular payment, Vanese had forgotten to make the payment on time. The deadline was the first of the month at noon. And only minutes after that deadline, Lisa decided to bring over a handyman that started drilling into her door to change the locks. Minutes. All right? She did this without warning, skipping the late fee entirely. And when Von Teese comes over to the door, Lisa pushes past her to enter the home. They begin to yell at each other briefly, and as Von Teese turns away for a second, Lisa yells, "Oh my God, she's choking me!"
Oh my God, she's
bars up. Really?
Oh my God, she's hurting me.
Before yelping and collapsing to the floor.
Oh, God.
We got here first. We did it.
No, she's right there.
Good morning, guys.
Really? Really? Really?
Claiming that she's being attacked by the woman. I'm being attacked! What'd you know what's fucked up? There's no way to prove it.
Well, see, this is a situation where I'd start crying if people started believing her. I'm innocent.
The problem with you, though, is that your knuckles would be all bruised. You'd have blood all over your hands. What are you? I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. Ow. And what she doesn't realize is that her son was filming the entire thing. Not only did Lisa go to the police to attempt pressing charges, she was found wearing a boot and crutches later on. Von Teese and her family moved out days later, and also discovered that many other tenants were having issues with her as well. And the old boot and beat up technique, huh? She wouldn't be the first Karen to feign injury in an overdramatic fashion, because over in Texas, Chris Hampshire was driving home from Cedar Breaks Park in Georgetown when he accidentally drove down the wrong exit. The female gate attendant quickly approaches the car in hysterics before he could back out and leave properly.
I would have been like, hold up, how did she just come out of nowhere and not drive the wrong way as we speaking? Unless you were just sitting there in a lounge chair roasting up some freaking nice good marshmallows, listening to your corn picking Charlie horsing, yeah. Like, unless you was doing some stuff like that, then ain't no way, perfect timing, you should have been right there. Unless I accidentally just parked in your lane, then that would have been a different story. Now, why did you sit outside at night, right by the road? Unless you taking the trash out, but that's a man job. Unless you ain't got no man.
It was pretty much that, probably. In the video, the woman is seen calling the police while standing in front of the car, and her hand is on the hood, and she refuses to let him leave, which I never understand that. It'd be different if someone's like, I'm not going. That's different, but someone being like, no! A human error? No! While frantically insisting that the police come down to help her, the man tells her that what she's doing is against the law. In response, she yells into the phone, "Man, he's running over me!" Man, it'd be so tempting to like just let your foot press off that left brake and just kind of barely tap that accelerator.
Yeah, just give it a little whoop. Mm.
Just like let your eyes roll in the back of your head.
What if you just go backwards, hit a turn right there? She can't juke out with the car and boop. And gone.
She starts screeching for help and slamming her hands on the car until the park ranger eventually steps in. She repeatedly screams at the officer that she's being assaulted and that Chris should be arrested.
I want him arrested! I want him arrested!
Chris notes that about a mile down the road, about 15 officers with sirens blaring sped past him, actually believing that a vicious assault was taking place. He was pulled over, but was let go as soon as he showed them the video. The park gate attendant was later fired. What do you mean? This is what I was paid to do, right? Right?
They have like the most mundane job, but they take it super seriously.
It's just a power trip. I think it's always boiled in insecurity.
And it's the fact that she wanted him to go to jail so bad. Like, damn, bro. Like, ain't no way. The fuck? Come on, son. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me today.
Feeling like you wish you were doing more or something, or someone just like, making you feel small, like making you feel not valuable in the situation. When it comes to Karen hotspots, there are none better than fast food restaurants. I don't know why, but those little crazy bitches love some fast eats. Any place where people are expected to be even a little bit patient or guaranteed to be hassled by an old, grumpy customer. It's truly understated just how difficult it is for the average Karen to be just a little patient. It's common to see them pacing around the front counter, huffing and puffing as they demand the entire restaurant to stop to help them first. Me! Look at me!
It's pissing me off! Come on!
One old couple was...
I would have been there about laughing, said. I would have been like, bro, I know this dude is not serious, said. He talking about, it's pissing me off, come on. And low key, like, he could low key be an actor. Low key, tell that old man he could be an actor.
Seen physically standing in front of a woman's car because she had gotten in the drive-through line before them, despite there being literally nobody else in the lane. All right.
This is what they're doing. They want all the smoke. Exactly. I will get your ass from in front of my goddamn car.
At Jack in the Box, one rather...
We have a 200-inch deer down on the ground. It don't get much better than this. Did you see?
Ain't no way y'all just sat there and then y'all did this in like right by a freaking, I don't even know that was a Jackson Box or fucking Sonic, but damn, bro. I would have just went inside, bro. I would have just back and went inside and just got my food unless the inside was locked. Then I would have went to I just want to went to another freaking restaurant at that point.
Large woman. Is it helpful that we say that?
I think it paints a good picture.
She claimed that if her incorrect order isn't fixed immediately, she will blow this whole motherfucker up.
You left my sister's shit out. Fix my shit or I will blow this whole motherfucker up.
That's a threat.
That is. I'd be like, try it. Come out.
Yeah, I ain't lying to you. And that's why people just be pissing, doing things to your burger. Then you be wondering why you end up sick and this and that. Like,
Here. I stuff like her key measure like covered in like C4. Getting over a fucking Jeep Wrangler, which not even police officers can handle themselves when the wait is too long at these establishments. A cop from Georgia films herself crying in her car because she had to wait too long for her Egg McMuffin, only for them to get the order wrong. Her voice starts to break as she explains that she, as a cop, doesn't get treated with enough appreciation.
I don't know, son. I couldn't get no Egg McMuffin from McDonald's though. Like, I know, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but gotta go with that sausage biscuits, bro. Or not, give me the hot cakes with the rest of the stuff that come with the hot cakes, bro.
Anymore, urging other people to say thank you to other cops when they see them. That would make me be like, every cop I see, I'm going to be like, go fuck yourself. My McMuffin was wrong. It's supposed to have cheese, and it doesn't. It doesn't have cheese.
I'd be pissed if my McMuffin didn't have cheese.
I would survive. I would live. I'd be like, well, thank God the rest of it's deep fried and everything else. It's still good, and I have my giant sugary coffee as well. But I don't have cheese. Just a fuck up in the drive-thru. She went through the drive-thru. I had to wait too long. Like, I didn't know you were in a cop car, dude. Like, I just like how it's like, it's because I'm a cop. Because I'm 5'0". All right. They hate me. You realize that I save your life every day, right? If you thought simply leaving a restaurant would keep you safe from angry, entitled people, you'd be dead wrong. Karens can be found anywhere. And today, they haunt streets of every single city in the United States. While walking home from a school, a young boy was stopped by a grown woman in her car. She claimed that the boy was cursing around the kindergartner, saying words like hell and fuck, and that he was in big trouble, which I just want to say, that's so fucked up. For an adult to go up to a child they don't know and be like, you're in big trouble. You don't fucking like, that's horrifying for a child. The kid pulled out his phone, awesome, to record and replied that he didn't know what she was talking about. In response, the woman called him a redheaded stepchild and told him that he isn't going to have a pleasant life.
Yeah, all right, now you can't tell that to nobody's child though, like regardless of what he says in general, or any cuss words.
Because he
besides the N-word.
Redheaded stepchild motherfucking kid recording you. You know that you're not going to have a very pleasant life, right?
I wonder if she's projecting. Is that projection?
A little bit.
Might be. She then threatens to get out of her car and smash his phone. When the kid claims that that would be assault, she claims it's actually not, because she has the money to replace it after breaking it. I'm going to buy you a new one. Like, what?
Anyway, so far, this video, we gotta watch out for Karens of this world. Yeah, watch out for a lot of people that does crazy stuff. Love y'all to the bottom of my heart. We're on the road to 500, and I'm out.